Thank you, very good evening. We've been here before. This completes a hat-trick of Lakeside quarterfinals between these two players. Very close friends, but fierce adversaries on the Oki. Number 3 seed Lorraine Winstanley taking on the 6th seed Anastasia Dobromyslova, the 3-time winner of this competition. She comes here for the campaign this year, hoping for her first final in 5 years. Winner of 48 BDO ranking titles. She has a perfect record at this stage of the competition. Lorraine Winstanley's had the best year of her career. 7 of the 17 ranking titles that she's won have come in the last 12 months, including the best result of her career when she claimed the World Masters in the autumn. And that form has propelled her from 6 in the world rankings up to number 1 since she was at Lakeside last year. But these two have met twice before at this stage. Anastasia beat Lorraine 2-1 in the quarterfinals last year and 2-0 in the quarterfinals back in 2013. Lorraine feels that revenge is overdue. It will be extremely sweet. And from what we can glean, this could be one of the great games of the women's tournament this year, because, Chris, you and I can't split them.
Ladies and gentlemen, first leg, it's Lorraine to throw first. Game on.
It's got sudden death tiebreaker written all over it. Nothing between them. I marked their warm-up match yesterday. We played, well, they played best of 3 sets, 5 legs a set. And it was 5th leg up for the ball, which Anastasia won that ball and then produced a 13-dart leg to get her over the line. I can see this going pretty much in the same vein.
43.
Their partners, Tony Martin, Anastasia's partner, and Dean Winstanley, Lorraine's partner, were actually practicing together today, as the girls are on one end board and the other one on the other.
Does history record who won that one between Dean and Tony?
No, I don't think so. Ran out of chalk.
It's certainly the big show in town today.
140.
I did suggest them have a game of doubles against each other, but the lads didn't fancy it for some reason.
40.
Lorraine just taking a little bit of time to get going by a very high standard. She only dropped 1 leg in beating Trisha Wright in the first round. Well, that was one more than Anastasia lost against Anka Zylstra. Won all 6 legs, averaged 83. It was a very good performance from her in the first round.
Yeah, that's very tidy. Anastasia, much more experience on that stage. As we've mentioned, a multiple champion.
98.
She'll also have more ability to put the blinkers on and shut everything off and just worry about the match and not the friendship. Hard to do.
60. Anastasia, you require 80.
She's in a very good position here. 80 for the first leg against the darts. Another one of those. And it's tops for a break for Anastasia Dobromyslova.
15 darts. Clinical start.
Second leg, it's Anastasia to throw first. Game on.
Pumped up for this one.
A real message of intent sent out by Anastasia Dobromyslova, and follows it with another 3-figure visit.
100.
Yeah, she looks very comfortable and very focused. Back comes Winstanley. She lost the line, great recovery.
All 4 quarterfinals have taken place today. It was Sharon Prince who lost in the first of those. The winner of this one will play Trina Gulliver in the semi-final, which would be another epic contest.
85.
Yeah, she's playing very, very well again. Been impressed with Trina so far. She looks to have her game right back on track.
81.
She's getting that 1 loose start per visit at the moment, and that is down to nerves.
59.
Wayne Warren in action tomorrow?
Enjoying the night off.
I bet he is.
56.
Has the opportunity tomorrow, becoming the first Welshman to make it through to the semi-finals for 7 years since Martin Phillips did it in 2011. It's also a mark that Jim Williams is hoping to emulate tomorrow. He's got Glenn Durrant standing between him and a place in the last four.
Slightly tougher route. Big moment for Glenn Durrant tomorrow. It's going to be, he wins that match, then it's his career will remain as a BDO player. It's at 140 to leave double 18.
100.
Not a bad second prize. Almost feel that this has to go.
Frustrated with herself for that first dart. Not really able to apply too much pressure to the 76, although it was an excellent last start. But here's Anastasia for 76 for a two-leg lead in the first. Single 16, nailed tops last time with a minimum of fuss.
56.
Not this time.
Well, it should be treble 18, double 16, 18, 18 ball. Oh no, treble 15 or treble 19 for double 14. What does she fancy? She will be frustrated to not at least get one dart of the ball off 86.
Anastasia require 20.
Double 10 then.
Game shot on the second leg. Anastasia
Two excellent legs.
Clinical.
Third leg, it's Lorraine to throw first.
Since Lorraine lost to Anastasia at this stage last year, she's beaten Anna on 4 of the 6 subsequent occasions in which they've played, and that includes a final, the London Open in October. And she also beat her in the quarterfinals of the Windmill World Masters in September, on her way to taking the biggest title that she's picked up so far.
60.
Problem for Lorraine is she had the honour in this set, winning the ball and getting the throw in the odd numbered legs. So it's not going to be tough enough. If Anastasia serves out this set, she will have the throw in set 2. Problems mounting. Never looked like she's quite settled so far, has she? That one loose start.
41.
How much of an advantage do you think it is for Anna, bearing in mind that she's a 3-time winner here? Lorraine's never made it through to the final. Well, we've talked about the fact that there's very little between the two, the way they've been playing generally over the last 12 months, but how much of an impact is the fact that the match is here on that stage?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. It's unknown territory for Lorraine, where, you know, even just the build up the afternoon, the preparation, just making sure everything's balanced out right in your day, what time to eat. You know, there's so many different areas to focus on, and or overcomplicate things.
92.
With Anastasia, she's been there, seen it, got the t-shirt 3 times. We both thought this was going to be too close to call. Still could be.
Lorraine's on a finish. And a leg that she has to win to keep this first set alive.
135. Lorraine require 164.
Again, under pressure and being forced to look at big numbers. 160 in the last leg, 164 in this one. 140 leaves double 12.
100. Anastasia requires.
No, Anastasia 105 for the set. Has options. Can still finish. Treble 15 for tops. Rana just needs to put as much pressure possible
39.
on that 64.
Lorraine requires 64.
Double 8, 2 darts at it for a first leg of the match. And a crucial hold.
56.
And she's just left the door open again. Anastasia, 66. for the set. 16 for tops for a 1-0 lead.
Game shot on the first set. Anastasia Dobromyslova.
Set against the darts is a massive step forward for Anastasia Dobromyslova. She has won every quarter-final she's ever played on the lakeside stage, and she's already got one over a very close friend, Lorraine Winstanley, the number 3 seed, player ranked 1 in the world, in trouble already, lost the first set with the darts. Anastasia with a big step forward towards the semi-final. She leads 1-0.
Lane Winstanley. It's back to Jim and Chris.
Thank you, James. So Anastasia Dobromyslova has got half the job done, and the easy half really, well, still lies ahead of her. Taking a set against the Winstanley throw, and all she has to do here is hold, and she's home and dry. 3 successive legs in the bag. Lorraine's one successful quarter-final here, came back in 2012. She beat Karen Lorman in a final leg decider, then lost the semi-final to Dita Hedman, also in a final leg decider. Will she be able to bring her A game to the stage? Sets 2 and 3. I feel that she's going to have to, if she's going to progress. And this is an excellent start from Anastasia. Tony Martin, her husband, focused as always, throwing every dart from the back of the auditorium. Good job he's playing soft tip these days.
Well, he's played on that stage himself, hasn't he? Qualified a number of years ago and now is a soft tip exponent. A very good one at that. She's raising her performance from her first round game, which is always good to see. She averaged around 82, my memory serves correctly, in her first round game, and she's averaging just under 85 at the moment. That's a huge swing in averages for Lorraine Winstanley. Very clinical on her doubles. The numbers are stacking up against Winstanley. And they're knocking about the legs and sets.
Anastasia require 140.
On a potential 12 darter here.
Take a ton here to leave tops.
60.
All 3 of those darts touching the treble 20. See Lorraine's partner as well, a successful darts player, off to PDC school in a matter of days. Darryl Fitton.
80.
20 will leave tops.
60.
Doesn't hit it this time.
Again, though, we're seeing Lorraine Winstanley on these big numbers. 160 in the first set, which almost seems like one of these has to go to give her a chance to get a foothold in this match.
78. Anastasia requires
her averages
20.
suggest she's a throw behind, and that's what's happening.
Game shot on the first leg. Anastasia Dobromyslova.
She's also now a set and a leg behind. 4 unanswered legs.
4 from 6 doubles as well for Anastasia. 67%.
60.
Seriously clinical stuff.
Every player approaches the job in a different manner. Some don't like to acknowledge where their support is, and at the complete opposite ends of the scale, there'll always be messages going forward. Eye contact between her and Tony Martin. He'll be trying to get verbal instructions across to her at times in matches.
It's effectively no different to a coach, you know. It's why not? I've been saying for years the game has reached a level now where players should have coaches. You have it in all other sports.
1
Her first maximum, and she's way ahead in this leg as well against the Lorraine Winstanley throw.
Quality performance, averaging nearly 90.
39.
Just to put this average in a bit of context, the best ever on the Lakeside stage is 85.5 in a match against Rhian Griffiths last year. So a personal record
60.
on the verge of falling.
Anastasia
Start 20 points behind in the averages. And again, as I've said, that's making her she's basically a throw behind. The shot's on, treble 20, double 10 for a 140.
120.
Well, any closer and it would have been in. And that was for a 12 dart leg, I think, Jim.
I know in that match that you marked up between them yesterday, that practice game, she hit a couple of 13 darters. She's got a chance for one here. It's double 10 to move within a leg of the semi-final. Easy as you like.
Third leg, it's Anastasia to throw first. Game on.
Keeps the steely focus and determination. She hasn't dropped a single leg this week so far.
Yes, won her first match. Double bagel, 3-0, 3-0. And the first set of this one, 3-0. And she has the throw to repeat that.
40.
And even when she doesn't produce a big score, Lorraine can't punish it.
Fair to say the last four is looking a little bit tasty tomorrow. Vanna can see the job through, win this leg. She'll be playing Trina Gulliver in the semi-final. She beat Trina on the way to all three of the titles that she won, so she might regard that as an omen. And the small matter of Dita Hedman, Lisa Ashton on the other side of the draw.
100.
Oh, the old romantic in me would love to see Dita lift the title. But if she does, she's going to have to do it the hard way.
81.
Want everything else in World Darts except that trophy. Quick there with the last one. Needs a few more of those.
100.
Dean Winstanley. Remember rightly, a 9-darter in the World Championships a few years ago.
60.
Reached the men's final here in 2011 as well. Lorraine's certainly got her work cut out if she's going to reach the semi-final again, her first for 6 years.
60. Anastasia.
Not enough. So 152 for the match. So a chance for Lorraine. Should go for the ball. She misses the ball at 25, leaves 110. So treble 20 for bullseye. 90 left, so she could still go for the ball to leave tops, but chooses to go for double 18, treble 18.
Anastasia required 92.
Well, she should go ball again, but looks like she's going treble 20 for double 16, and that's why.
This is for the match.
76.
Fraction away.
And this is a match saver.
Lorraine requires
72. Fair few options available. That leaves 60, so 20. Oh, she's missed the big 20. So can only go for a 19, and it's fingers crossed and hope.
32. Anastasia requires 60.
3 more match darts for Anastasia Dobromyslova. Only needs the one.
And the match. Anastasia Dobromyslova.
A word of consolation for the vanquished Lorraine Winstanley. It's the third time in Lakeside history that Anastasia has beaten Lorraine, her very close friend, at this stage of the competition. I can guarantee she wouldn't have wanted to do it like that, but it's been another emphatic performance from Dobromyslova, her second highest average ever here on the Lakeside stage. She marches on. Her dream of a first final in 5 years lives on. The message to Tony Martin is one of love, and the message to the crowd is one that she's here to stay. It's her title again this year, she believes. She's beaten Lorraine Winstanley 2-0.
Dobromyslova, and it's all over for Lorraine Winstanley. The Russian goes steaming through to her 8th semi-final in 9 Lakeside appearances. Let's hear what she makes of that with Reshmin.
Yeah, thank you very much, James. You know what, Anastasia?
You want to make me cry.
I don't want to make you cry, although you do look like you've been crying a little bit.
Yeah, because, well, it's probably the hardest possible game. Because, yeah, I love Lorraine. Yeah, she's like my family member. So, yeah, it was hard, but end of the day, if it's not me, then her, but what can I say?
But you do have that really sharp focus. Even when you came out on your walk-on, it was like a game face. You're ruthless when you need to be, and in the right way, because you were absolutely clinical out there.
I'm so waiting to come.
I so hope she's saying nice things about me.
I would nearly call you my family member. You can be my older sister. Yeah, yeah.
It must be so hard, but then you have
It
to
is.
turn it on, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to be out there and be...
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm sorry because Lorraine, the way the year she had, it was phenomenal. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Shall I go in the toilet or something? But no, but seriously, she didn't do her justice at all. How she the way she can play, and I just had to jump on it. She way better than that.
But you certainly did jump on it because you had to, and you wanted to get to this semi-final. And looking at this semi-final lineup, it's absolutely so strong. 3 of you have won the title before, barring Dieter. Surely this has got to be one of the strongest lineups you've seen in years.
Do I care? No.
Do you not?
No, I just care about my game, and I know all of us good on a day, and if it's my day, Trina's game, Lisa's game, Dieter's game, day, whatever, any of us can win. So hopefully, it will be my day. What can I say?
Yeah, that's true. And you've got Trina, of course, next. Lorraine, that's got to be a huge matchup on that Lakeside stage. How do you see that one panning out?
Oh, absolutely massive match. But if Anna continues to play the way she's been playing, I can't see her having any problems, to be honest. She's been on it.
She never said she was bashing me all year. I was like, seriously, give me a break. She's like, nah. Oh,
I think that makes it about even now, I reckon, for this year.
For this year, you'll be back next year.
She's so getting it next year. So getting it.
No, nothing.
There's
No English in
No
with you.
English, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it. Well done. She's good, isn't she? Thank you so much, ladies. It was really lovely to see you both out there. Anastasia, amazing victory. Commiserations, Lorraine. Thank you. We'll see you back next year. Oh, bless. Best BFFs forever. Thank you, ladies.
For now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, one and all. Yeah, and Anastasia, of course, will be back then in the semi-finals. Trina Gulliver, the lucky person who has to try and become the first person to take a leg off her in this edition of the World Championships.